Hello everyone. How are y'all doing? I'm doing good, chilling at home, getting ready to crochet a project. I'm starting a little bit later. I like to typically start closer to 6, but I got exciting news going on and I wanted to share it with you. So, to start off, I have my dinner, so we'll start with a little chatting and eating kind of vibe. Because I got home actually early, but I just had a lot to do right when I got home. And I threw in this pretty much as early as I could. Probably could have preheated the oven before I took a shower, but I'm not going to get into that. However, I officially sent in all my information to apply for college. I mean, not like my first time going to college, but it is a one course program through what is it? Ooh. It is University of Duluth, I believe. And they have a in-person class available where I live, and I'm basically going through this city's learning center to take this college course to start working towards a master's in divinity. So I'm currently taking a preaching course. Very excited. We had the first class on Tuesday, kind of very introductory, making sure everything worked out, ducks in a row. So I'm starting the path towards that. So I just had to get my hello Chad, sorry. But I had to get that submitted with my own official transcript and proof that I had requested an official transcript. So while my pot pie was baking, that's what I ended up doing. Because if I was able to get my unofficial transcript and proof of the official transcript, they could process my application right away to tomorrow morning. So I'm very very excited about that. It is kind of a bummer that it's on Tuesdays because my friends want to go line dancing, and line dancing is only on Tuesdays. But hopefully a celebration for me finishing the class. We can all go line dancing on the 21st in April. So that's been very exciting. That was a really big right. But yeah, if any of y'all didn't know, I am religious. My denomination is Presbyterian, and I am actually my church's tech person. So I make sure services run smoothly. However, if you might notice by my stream overlay, hold on, what happened with YouTube? Did YouTube crash? Did my internet crash? No, I still have internet. Weird. Weird. YouTube was acting like I wasn't connected. Kind of sus. Oh, not what I wanted. I want to be at the actual live on my preview. Sounds like my stream quality is poor on YouTube, but fine on Twitch. We'll hope it stays that way. I still have internet, so we love scuff right away at the start of stream. Where was I? Taking classes, line dancing to celebrate. Oh, yes, if you can tell by my overlay, my denomination of faith very much believes that God loves all people, all creatures. I don't talk about it too often on stream, but yeah, fun little lore drop. God loves people, and that's strongly what I believe. Doesn't care where you came from, and guess what? Jesus was one of the brown ones. So yeah, that is, he was also an immigrant and a refugee. So anything I do unto others, I strongly believe I do unto my Lord. So why would I harm people when that is, in the long run and in reality, harming me, my Lord? When I can help people and love people, and that is helping and loving my Lord. So, little lore bet drop. Get off that tangent. Get back to food. This is a chicken pot pie from Read Calendars. I don't know. It's in a box, and I threw it in my oven. I didn't throw the box in the oven. I took it out of the thing, wrapped it in the foil, and threw that in the oven. I will say I like their beef and turkey pot pies better. Chicken's just what was on top of the pot pie pile. I'm apparently struggling to eat. Ooh, another fun thing I did. I'll show this kind of on the small cam. Or the close-up cam. Let's switch this quick. Yeah. Shop small business, check out Lanella Crochets. And then it's my logo and a QR code link to my website. The reason I did this is if I'm ever wearing like crochet projects, I want to try to start having these like on me. No, I lost the sticker. Sticker down. Oh, sad. It wasn't even the bad sticker. There was one bad sticker. Well, I can still kind of save this, I think. There we go. What teeth do you want this? I don't think he wants that. Popeye Cam! Yeah! But yeah, so now I have these stickers, so if like I'm wearing like a crochet item out and someone's like, oh my gosh, did you make that? I could be like, oh my gosh, yes, here's my website. And all cutesy like that. So. Honestly, I was planning on making those a while ago and I just kept like forgetting to actually open the app and do it and print it. But I had to print I had to print a return label for a friend. So I was already pulling out the printer on the app, so I was like, I might do it all now. Bootsy is enthralled with the stack of sweaters from Goodwill, or not Goodwill, that I thrifted. And if you can't see him, it's because he's actually in the pile that's down there, because I haven't cleaned up what happened last stream where I folded everything and then he immediately knocked it all down. I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it there because he's just gonna keep getting into it and not continue to knock it down. So it's staying down there. Bootsy, come up here though. With the power of gay flight, let's summon him. Oh, he's in the window. We have Bootsy. Yeah, you investigate your plane. He loves that. He is so fascinated by like anything that's like mechanical. He loves my printer. He loves the sewing machine. He loves my ball winder. Anything that moves or makes sound while it moves fascinates him. He has been a little butt recently though. He got kicked out at 3:30 yesterday and 4:30 this morning because I need sleep and he was going into chaos mode. I will say this morning I did throw one of his ball spinner things out into the hall with him. He has toys out there, but like I put it right next to the door this time. A big yarn. Hey, what are you doing? Thank you. I just made an order for some Flex Seal liquid because hey, okay. You're gonna hurt my gay plane. You don't want that. You can be fascinated by it, but don't attack it. It costs me money. If it costs me money, it costs you money. Hey, okay, now he wants milk, which is bad for cats if you didn't know. Once a cat is off their mother's milk, milk is actually like similar to humans who don't drink milk. They don't produce, you know, cows' lactase. They produce cat-specific lactase. So typically if you have like a small cat or a kitten that still needs technically bottle feeding because, you know, it got separated from mom, whatever happened, you should be buying a specific like milk supplement made for cats. It's 7 o'clock. Your food is ready, Bootsy. Run. Go get your food. Or just look in the general direction where the food is making the sound. He's not very food motivated. He's food curious. Not food motivated. Peas and carrots though. This is honestly the only way I eat carrots anymore. Since I'm allergic to like raw carrots. I used to love eating raw carrots. Oh, but now I only do cooked, and don't really want to like have raw carrots to cook in my house because I'm allergic. If I'm not careful enough, kind of like how you can't touch, you know, your eyes after you cut onions. I can't do that. But with carrots, but at risk of having an allergic reaction. So I just like don't have them in my house. That's how I found out I was allergic to snap peas. I was eating snap peas once. Or I knew I was reacting to something in a salad. And I was eating like the snap peas. And I had rubbed my eye at one point. And it like entirely bloomed up. This was the first time any of my allergic reactions had ever been visible. But it was like that feeling of like having an eyelash in your eye. And then it just kept getting worse. And like eventually like my eyes were so swollen. And like I think right before it got really bad, I had asked my mom, like, do you see anything in my eye? And she said, no. I finally like went upstairs to get like eye drops. And my eyes were just like puffed. You could see like liquid pooling in my eyeball. And like there was like, you could move the different layers of my eyeball. They were so swollen. And I just took like a Benadryl and put like a compress on my eye. It was like a water. I don't remember if it was ice or hot water. I don't remember which it was. But I just crashed after that because I was like, this was also like very vindicating for me because it was like, hey, look, I'm actually allergic to things, because like a lot of my other allergic reactions had been very internal, borderline anaphylactic. But like my face didn't like puff up. It was solely my throat and like lips were just getting kind of like a lip plumper on my lips kind of look. But like my throat would get really scratchy, but you wouldn't see anything external. This was the first time you really, really saw something external. And so I felt very like vindicated, like, hey, I'm actually having these allergic reactions. It's not just in my head. Because I'm also allergic to like peaches, plums, kiwis. I already mentioned snap peas, carrots, apples. However, like I said, I'm eating carrots now. Whatever I actually react to is a heat-sensitive protein. And so cooking it denatures it. So I can have like applesauce, apple juice, apple pies, peach cobblers, cooked carrots, you know, all these things cooked. Like even canned peaches, they cook canning process for peaches gets them hot enough where I can eat them. So it's like just wild like thing of like I could only eat processed versions of all these foods. Ah, yes. Cyborg my mouth. I've been eating for 20 minutes, so I'm gonna take a quick talkie break. I just crammed this food in my mouth. Crammed my mouth into this food, yeah. That was the right way those words were supposed to go. Absolutely. Quit being talkie for a bit. Finish eating this little bit left. Go do dishes, or rinse these dishes, put them in the dishwasher. And come back and crochet. Boots is messing with something. This is what Boots is messing with under there right now. They are digital jump ropes. However, they used to have 2 of these things. And Bootsy took this one. I have no idea. I have scoured my apartment. I have scoured this room. I've completely disassembled this room. I have not found the other one of these to make these actually usable. Sadly. Maybe one day I'll find it after, like, pulling out the stove and, like, who knows. But he's being a little weirdo under there right now.
And it's not a distraction, it's a burden. And you look just like me when I was burning.
Also, I don't typically drink the milk out of mugs unless I'm out of dishes, except on stream.
And it's not a
because
distraction, it's a burden. And you look just like
I watched my viewfinder once when, or like, my stream came once while I was drinking milk, and I was quite disturbed how it looked drink through a clear glass.
Eat your fucking words, a healthy diet. Pacing to myself, wondering if you were lying. It can't.
I will be right back. Bootsy's in charge. I'm gone. Abandoned his position because I found him in the kitchen. He has returned. The mighty boy has returned, and he has gone back to under the desk. Hold on, I gotta get real comfy. I'm probably gonna repeat that. Crisscross, because inevitably, one of my feet is gonna go, and then I will need to nearly immediately reposition. Let's pull back. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Bootsy's on his own computer. Sitting on. Because I'm in Zoom meeting. Okay. Oop. Don't want to lose that. This was a Christmas gift the first year I got him. So last year. Your computer's up here, dude. It's got HDMI and USB ports. More USB ports. No USB-C. Just USB. It's gotten a little bit eaten, but nothing too bad. Yeah. So, Bootsy's on cam, so now he's not. I just bit my tongue. The pain. I won't forget I put that there, but it's there now. Oh yeah, just doing a Raglan top down. No idea what size, just go with vibes. I turned up the mic music. Didn't when I did the BRB. Didn't turn it back down. Oopsies. Thank you. Thank you. No, Bootsy really just wanted to be on that spot. It was not the computer that was pulling him there. He's just my chaos gremlin. What do you do? Can't live without him? Can't live with him. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make sure that this is all in frame, so where I think I can do it here. Yeah, now switch. Is that better though? Is the music back down? Let me know if the music's too quiet now. But yeah, I'm using some Caron Simply Soft. What I've been doing is 4 rows of each color. I think technically this purple has 5, counting the half double crochets that start with, but I don't really count that. I was looking at getting a TV stand hutch kind of thing. Honestly, I kind of want the one my parents had growing up because I think that would be perfect. but then I kind of want to put glass in the like doors. But currently my aunt has it. That's absolutely fine. I'm not gonna like take it from her, but I would, because it's like a corner one, which is super nice. Which is what I'm like. It's where my TV currently is. It's in the corner. I don't. I think it's a corner one, but with a square edge. I don't know if that makes sense. Basically, you can put like something behind it because it doesn't actually fully go into the corner. Dude. He's getting into my batteries. Ugh. You're a menace, Bootsy. You can't see him, but he's staring intently at me. Like he knows that I know that he knows he's a menace. And he doesn't really care. Right. Right. No, you can't look at me. Can't look at me. On. Bootsy. What's what? What's your boo? What's the boo? What's the boo? Well, he's not coming up, so we're just gonna keep crocheting away, huh? It also kind of puts it in this frame a bit more, but I think this is a better angle, just with how I sit and stuff. There we go. See, like this is a better angle from how I sit. It's like, it is technically backwards, but you're not seeing it how I see it. But I don't really want to put the camera in that direction, because that would look a little silly from the big camera. Dude! Come here. Also, if you're curious what he's getting into, it's this thing. It's got like Kleenex, batteries, and like pointers. We got a little paw pointer. I've had these for so long. I did have, instead of a red, I had like a neon green one that I kind of called the booger one. I think it glowed in the dark. Don't know whatever happened to that. But I've had these since like middle school from like the Scholastic Book Fair. I pat you with the paw. Bootsy, bite the paw. I don't know if Bootsy likes being pet by the paw. I think he wants to get the paw to fit in his mouth. Come right here. But yeah, I've had these frickin' forever. And Bootsy decided that knocking them down was good, so. There we go. It's not pretty background, but it's cat owner background. Now he's just chilling where that actually belonged. It is what it is. Oh, also, it would help if the mic's actually pointed this way. Does that help, having the mic pointed at my face instead of away? It is a circular mic, but it's not a circular mic, if that makes sense. Also, hold on. I'm gonna mute myself quick and try something. Also, I said and timber. How is this? Is this a little bit better? I have it pointed at me more now. I have it like directly on instead of tilted up. I think I'm short enough where this actually needs to be pointed straight instead of pointed up. Let me know. Or what I could do. What I could do. Awesome. So glad it sounds good. I'm watching back my VOD a little bit. Lucy, where are you going? Ah! What I should have done is done like a test phrase. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Also, I filled my car with gas today because guess what? It's gonna be like feeling like negative 33 in the morning. It's gonna be rough. I don't think it made much of a difference, but oh well. I think Bootsy just likes to be under the desk in the little dark cubby that is the desk and play on his laptop. He clearly wasn't interested in his laptop when it was up here. But the moment I put it back down there, he's going wild. But yeah, my group chats be going crazy complaining about the weather right now. Hold on, what? Let me just pull up. I like using AccuWeather. I feel like AccuWeather's a good... Okay, so it really is 8, and it feels like -2. And then... What's it gonna be looking like? Can I get like an hourly kind of thing? There it is. Okay, so we're in like an extreme cold warning. So today, Thursday, is a high of 16, a low of -16. I'm a weather person now. And tomorrow is a high of -8 and a low of -17. That's not even the feels like. The feel like is -31. Today's real feel was -40, so that was rough. Saturday, actually, tomorrow is worse than it's gonna be on Saturday. Hi, Bootsy. Are you tired of me talking about the weather? Do you want me to stop? What do you want? You just wanted to pop in, say hi, check out the window, be a cute bugger? Bootsy just got Bootsy? Yeah, because Bootsy is Bootsy. But yeah, so it is tomorrow. is gonna be cold, like the colder than Saturday, with a low of -8, or a high of -8, a low of -17. And this is Fahrenheit. I'm not talking Celsius. This is where freezing is 32. So if I convert this to Celsius, because that's settings, units, Celsius. What's it then? Currently it's -14 Celsius. Oh, hi, bug. Hi. Okay. It's -22 and -27. Oh, you just want a tangent. With Saturday is -18 and -21. You're sitting on my project, sir. Okay. Do we need a cat break? Yeah. What? Do we need a cat break? Let's switch to a full cat cam. Cause I do better when we got cat. Yeah. Yeah. I want to get a pot, like either a pot or like some actual. I think actual lip balm will work better. Like a lip balm stick. Something kind of like this. Bird's bees. Will, I think, work better, but I want to get like something to like for his nose and like his paws. I think Vaseline is like probably my safest bet. But yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I'm honored. My hands are so dry because of you, but thank you. Can I have the project at least? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. We got a cozy boy. He's a tired boy who needs to nap while Mom crochets. Cause he's my bootsy boy. My bootsy boy. Let me push my keyboard back a little bit. Oh. There we go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. You're just a good boy. So soft, so demure. So... I don't know what he's staring at intently. I think... Huh. What's he staring here? Here? What are you staring at? Are you staring at here? The wrong way. Yeah, look at the camera. Okay, so he's staring somewhere else. I think he's seen himself. Because, like, if he was looking over here. Okay. Circle. Back and forth. Back and... Oh, he sees himself. I think he's looking at himself on my screens. I think he's looking at the screens. He's, like, looking back forth. What are you gonna do, Mug? You're not gonna attack your camera self. Yeah. Yeah. No. I think for now I'll just keep crocheting and let him sit on my lap. Well, he gets cozy. He watches himself in the cameras. Gonna move this to the side, so it's not like right next to his face, which I feel like would be more tempting to him. What are you looking at? Oh, he's getting up too. Yeah, he was looking at himself. He has gone to investigate and now he is disappointed the cat is gone. Hey. Bootsy, there's no more cat. You were the cat. Oh, he's coming back. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna lay this way this time. Yeah. You just want attention, don't you? You want attention. Oh, thank you for the kisses. Oh. Man, he's just being extra cute today, aren't you? I think he's annoyed with me. I've been actually leaving my house and not being a constant introvert, so like he's like, Mom, you keep leaving me. Why? Why are you devastating me by leaving me? Granted, this weekend my parents had my brother's dog, and with the extreme cold weather, and I knew I was gonna be doing tech stuff at my church the whole time, like most of the day, I didn't want to leave my dad alone with both animals. Just him with the one animal was enough. Like, if I didn't have like tech stuff to do with church after church, I would have been fine bringing him, but because of the combination, it was just going to be him there. I decided to not bring him to my parents. So, well, but Dad still got to see Bootsy in the end because something got packed away in my stuff that he needed, and so he had to stop by my place the same day he, left for my brother's to drop off the dog. Lucy's such a good dog. But yeah, it is quite concerning how cold it's going to be tomorrow. Like, I am nervous. I think what I might end up doing is actually double layering. Typically, I only wear my heated jacket. Yeah, I'm bougie like that. I've got a heated jacket. I'm actually early to the heated jacket game because I've had a heated jacket since 2018. They're only just getting popular now. So, but what I might actually do, just because it's going to be so cold, is wear a heated jacket and my winter jacket on top of it. Because even though it's not a long walk, if I break down, because like it's not a long drive if I break down, but it's still dangerous enough, like it's still long enough and it's dangerous enough, because this is like the weather you can get like really fast frostbite, and it's quite scary to like be out on the roads in tomorrow's kind of temperature conditions. So yeah, I'm planning for the worst, praying for the best. Okay, so we're getting to the end of this row. I know I've been yapping and it feels like no progress has been getting made, but we're at the end of the row, which means that Oh, 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 oh. Just a slip stitch. With my stack double crochet. I gotta remember how this goes. Put one here, one here, one here, one here, and one into the stitch I'm making here. Yeah, Bootsy, what's wrong? Are you Are you falling? You feel like you're falling? Hold on, I'm thinking here quick. I don't really want to go more rows, so I think this will. I'll figure it out when I get to the end of this row. How about that? How about that? What is it? You're looking at me questioningly, so. Oh, let's see if I can get like his head in frame and then just crochet over here. Yeah. Because his head's so cute. But yeah, it's nice to have Supervisor sitting in the lap for so long. He doesn't typically sit in our lap this long. But we crochet away nonetheless. With or without the boots in the lap. We just cheer when we do it with the boots in the lap. Because he's such a cutie pie. Oop. And then after one more row after the sleeves row, I will be switching back to purple. Also, Vlad? How are you doing? Or are Vlad and Chad the same person? I don't remember. Oh well. We'll just keep crocheting away. What else? Learning new processes. We tweet. Okay. Okay. That's what I thought. Goof. Anyway, what I'm learning a new process at work, so that's been fun. That was my first 3 days of the week. What else? Got some groceries. Got some really good deals on Mountain Dew and Bubbler. So that was exciting. Did well on my LinkedIn games this week, I think. Not the greatest. Pinpoint's always like one of my worst. Ladder I can typically always get eventually, but like time wise. Pinpoint some days I just don't get at all. And like they have to give me the answer. I had a good time on the mini Sudoku today, as well as the Tango. That was nice. What else? I've been playing Genshin again, but I haven't made a lot of progress in Fontaine again. I've kind of stalled on that. I've mostly just been logging in, doing my daily commissions, and not even technically my daily commissions. I've technically just been doing some original resin battles with the Fire Flower boss. The Pyro. I don't remember his name. It's the Fire Flower boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and confirm. Stitch, skip, stitch, skip, stitch, skip, stitch. Did I goof up over here? Hold on. Stitch, skip, stitch, skip, stitch, skip, stitch, skip. Oh shoot, hold on. Oh, I did 7 chains that time, not 6. 7. I know, Bootsy. Look at me in shame. I can't count to 7 apparently. But 6. I know. Cringe. Cringe. Bootsy, you cringe in your sleep at me every night. Yeah, let's see if he's gonna be a menace tonight / tomorrow morning. How am I gonna bundle in? I might actually wear a t-shirt, a sweater. I don't know if it'll be too warm at work though, because it's like I'll technically be in a temperature controlled building the whole time, but you never know. I'm thinking of making those granny square dresses I made previously, but with some solid colors. But I'll have to like pull out some colors I think go well together. Maybe I'll do it out with some of this Caron cotton. Or sorry, not cotton, Caron Simply Soft. And who knows? Oh. Also been like trying to power through the book I'm listening to. It's like due in like a day. I'm stressing. It's book 2 of the Quicksilver series. It's called Brimstone. It's good. Gotta say, it's good. My boss's boss and I are bonding over the book. I want to know what's gonna happen to all the players I think one of the characters is either corrupted or taken by maybe some other, maybe kidnapped by the king. Maybe he ran into the king and had to follow their orders. Yes. My theory is one of the things is either a demon or I have three options. He's either a demon, a god, or a really, really, really old alchemist. I don't know, there's so many options out there. I'm so curious. But like, he's old. So I gotta know. I don't have to, but like, I'm curious. I wanna know. That's a better way to put it. Okay. Let me... I have a bunch of tabs open that are like taking up space that I can just, close. Ooh, this is what I mentioned this earlier, but I never actually finished this thought. So I had to do some shopping on what is the location called? Amazon for some specific items because I had to get some Flex Seal because somebody knocked my Brita into my sink and broke it, so I need some Flex Seal to close it up. I got another watch band because I thought it was really, really pretty. And there was one more item. What was it off the top of my head? I can't think of it. I think it was something I think I needed, but... Orders? Oh, it was an extension cable for church. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm lowering Spotify. It's too loud in my ears. So let me raise it up here. Maybe that's too loud. Let's lower it back down just a bit. This is also a really quiet song. But it was still too loud in my ears. All right. gonna pretend that's how that works. It's not, but trying to figure out which is the best way to turn the stitch to get the V's where I need them. Ah. Okay. Okay, this is back in frame. Ew, itchy. There you go. He's weird. He gets mad if I don't give him snacks. See? Alright, we're crocheting around. And now we're gonna switch off to purple. Yeah, the bug. The bug wants all the attention. Yeah. Mwah. He knew. What did he know? That I love him? That you were talking to about him? Cause Bootsy bro. We got Bootsy in the lap, crochet in the lap. Yeah. What is it? Oop, there's my nose. What? What are you looking at, sir? What? Are my hands not petting you? Are my hands not petting you, and is that a grievance to you, sir? Here we go. What? I think he's getting interested in the string right now. Yeah. Well, goodbye, Bootsy. Ooh, my heater's turned off. I could've. There we go. Alright. Back to a little comfier. I love Bootsy in my lap, but he's not always the comfiest cushion to have in my lap because I gotta work around him. Going around. All right, we're on the front of the panel right now. Going on to purple after this one. I originally had started this, and if you had watched past streams, you would have actually noticed this on my desk since probably this summer. Because this was a like, oh, I have nothing else to in my bag whip that I started, and it was a solid crochet. Like, so I say solid. It was, instead of, so like this is like gridded. There's like a chain one. It was instead a whatchamacallit. There was no chain. It was just all double crochets. Also, I'm excited. I think on Saturday I'm gonna dye my hair again. I think I have the purple dye already, but I might have to double check that. Maybe stop at Walmart, get some more dye. I've technically always started as purple. It just always fades to this pink. So every time I dye my hair, I dye to purple. Pretty much. There was a period where I was doing pink, but I don't think you knew me when I was doing pink. But yeah, purple. It's like my favorite color, honestly. Pink and this like shade of like tealy blue, cyan blue are like my second favorite color. So yep. Oh, I do dark purple, but yeah, light purple is also a solid choice. Granted, part of the reason I do light purple is because, or dark purple because I, sorry, I'm getting into the slip stitch. One of the reasons I do dark purple is it just goes into my hair better. I try to avoid bleaching my hair, honestly. Oop, sorry. Oop, your mic there. Ooh. Yeah, I actually don't. I try to even avoid dyeing my roots. I try to keep it only at my ends because I want to avoid as much as possible damaging any part of the hair to grow. So like I avoid like doing anything towards the scalp. and I do it all on the ends, which is why my hair is like an ombre. I have bleached my hair once, and I had a lot of help. Like, this is the only time I've like gotten my friends to help. I will say it was probably the prettiest color my hair's ever been, but I dyed it this like turquoisey blue, which I can't get back to unless I bleach my hair. And it was so pretty, and it faded to this like beautiful like steely gray. It was so pretty. And then I like got home for the semester, and all my family was just giving me like shit about having old lady hair, but literally any of my peers who saw it absolutely loved it. I'm just so afraid to go back to it because it involves bleaching. But yeah, we're back into purple now. I think I'm gonna try to make this a full top.
Get out of here, get some fresh air.
I don't know what size I would make this officially. Well, I did it in the dorm rooms, and I had 2 other people helping me and supervising to make sure we didn't fuck up the bleach. So, I also, again, only bleached my ends where the dye was and not my roots. Oh, yeah. Well, you're bald, dude. I don't know how long you've been that way, but it makes sense why you haven't. Bro! I don't think getting into the dye game is in your cards without transplants. I feel like we're having 2 different... What about D&D? I don't know what that sentence means. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I get like the growing it out. I get getting into D&D, but like those two topics together don't make sense. Unless you're gonna be like bard. Excuse me, sir, that's rude. We've been blessed again. The supervisor returns. And he looks for pets. He looks for pets. He gets the pets. What is it? Oh, he's so cute. I'm not a Taco Bell fan. I'd probably do Culver's. I love Culver's. It's so good. It brings me so much joy. Almost as much joy as these brain scratches brings Booty. Oh, the baby. I do, baby. I always get the same things. Probably not, but close enough. I might like substitute some things for what I actually get, but I always get a kids meal cheeseburger with just ketchup and pickles, onion rings instead of fries, and then I do a Scoopy token for chocolate custard with raspberries, or not raspberries, strawberries. I get an upcharge. It's I think it's $13 when I go there because I recently actually instead of been getting the Scooby dish, I've been getting a mini to small concrete mixer of chocolate sub chocolate. Also, the onion rings are an upcharge of like $1 or something. So if I don't get the onion rings and just get like fries or something, I won't get the upcharge. I'd still get the Culver's though. Just it brings my soul so much joy. We can check this now. Culver's. What is Culver's right now? I'll just pull up DoorDash. Culver's, and then if I get kids meal, single cheeseburger, a kids meal single cheeseburger is $8.09. And if I just get ooh, I could get applesauce instead of the fries. Because I don't really like the fries. For free. American cheese with ketchup and pickles. If I want to, I cannot from DoorDash up to the onion rings. Oh, hold on. Oh, like I get that, but also like it's too much. It's too much potato to fry ratio. I want more crunch. I really, this is how I like to describe it. I love Culver's burgers, but McDonald's fries. Like, I don't like the Culver's fries, and I am fine with the McDonald's burgers, but and then I could get a fountain drink, a root beer, and so that's $8.09. And then if I go to desserts, fresh frozen custard, concrete mixer, chocolate, do they not do? Ooh, interesting. I can only get You can only get a medium concrete mixer. Well, I really actually like the soggy fries. I like the soggy fries from McDonald's. Okay, so if I go to actual Culver's, kids meal, cheeseburger, toppings, ketchup, pickles, onion rings, do chocolate, okay. Hold on. Pulling this up. Okay, it is $11.29 if I do a mini concrete mixer and the onion rings. It's 13 when I make it like small. But I can either choose to not either do, because I'm ordering directly from Culver's website, I can choose not to do the concrete mixer as my drink and do let's say a small, actually I probably could go up to a medium root beer and then do 1 scoop with strawberries, and it's $8.89. Ha! And that's for a cheeseburger, onion rings, soda, a medium soda, and a scoop of custard. Yeah, Culver's. And that's why, and that's why I always get the kids meal. Because on top of that, if I save 10 kids meal Scoopy tokens, not the dish Scoopy, but like the little tokens, I can get another free meal, and all I have to pay for is any upcharges like the onion rings or upgrading to a concrete mixer instead of a single dish. It's awesome. I go to Culver's for that reason. Also, part of the reason I know like Culver's prices so well is because 1.1 meal service. Exactly. It's worth it. I'm telling you, Culver's is the GOAT. Like, it's also like tastes good. Like, you can get a lot in their kids meals. Like, technically the kids meal is supposed to only be 12 and under, but no one's ever stopped me from ordering a kids meal. And if no one's gonna stop me, I'm gonna keep ordering them. No one's going, excuse me, are you sure you're a kid? It's the perfect size for me. Like, it's a perfect serving size, especially if you do the upgrade with upcharge of the like onion rings. Like, it's just enough onion rings. I actually, it's sometimes enough food where I don't even get the custard. Like, that is how much food it is. It is so worthwhile to get the kids meal instead of the value basket. It's so much more worth it. That's great. Yeah. Yeah, try it. I'll even take you there if you want. I love Culver's. Bring me along. Also, I will say, I don't know if I've actually talked to you about this, like, people kind of might have figured out we know each other IRL. I solely go by Linella here and avoid talking about where I live. I speak in generalities of Midwest. Yeah, no problem. And thank you for respecting that. Ooh, you gonna go to bed? That is 100% fair. I also feel the tired's, but I think I'm gonna keep trekking for a bit. I got a bootsy in the lap. I can't disturb the cat anyway, so might as well keep streaming. I like to go 3 hours, but I also started an hour late, so we might just hit 2 today. Night. Wow. We're gonna do a pootsie class break. Yeah, what is it? just a cutesy bootsy. Look at the boy. Look at the good bootsy. And we gonna turn around, living in the middle. Ooh. I don't know how long I'm gonna make this shirt, but I also don't know if I'm gonna add sleeves. I haven't decided yet. We're chilling out, the vibes going down, which is fine. Ooh, I got through my little yarn barf pull. We're just going around town with a booty passed out in our lap. Look at the, hold on. Look at the boy. Look at the boy sleeping so peacefully. Oh, look at the boy. He's making me sleepy. Honestly, I think I'm hitting quite the low. I think when we hit the 2 hour mark, I think I'm gonna end stream and call it a night. I'm quite sleepy. And so I think I will listen to what my body's telling me, and when we got 1 more hour to the 2 hour mark, and so I think I'm gonna go to bed after that. So with that, we'll crochet to the hour, and then we'll look for someone to raid. How about that? Clip off. Guess what? I didn't forget I put the clip there. I'm shocked with myself too, I know. And with that, let's go look for someone to raid. Pop it out. Oh, he's stretch. He's stretch. Gonna type up a message. Okay. I think we start the raid. We do our countdown. Thank you all for joining me tonight. It was a great night. We got a lot of progress. We made it through the blue, got into the purple, did the sleeves. Not too much, but like enough. It was solid. We had Bootsy in lap almost all stream, and that is a blessing. So without further ado, good night, goodbye, let us raid. Alright, and now for YouTube, goodbye and thanks for joining. See you.